This segment of Delmarva Life is brought to you by Peninsula Regional Medical Center.
Every year, doctors from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention try to predict what kind of flu season we will have. Factors that they consider include what strains they see in the southern hemisphere during its flu season.
Now, this year it was hit hard with a flu strain that's notorious for causing illness, especially in seniors. Health and Human Services Secretary Tom Price was quoted last week as saying there's no reason not to get protected. So guess what? We're going to go with that. Today, as we do every year, we are getting our flu shots. Compliments of Peninsula Regional Medical Center. You probably recognize infection preventionist Karen Mahalik. She is here every year to give us our flu shots. Thank you so much for joining us today.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Well, let me ask you something real quick about the upcoming flu season. What we were just saying, is this strain really looking bad for seniors?
Well, we don't know what the strains will be from year to year.
Right.
But last year, one of the strains was type A. One of the type A's was bad for the seniors. And what we do is every year they, like you said, they look and see, they guess what it's going to be, and when they project that, then they make the flu vaccine out of whatever components they think is the best. So one of the things that's important is to get your flu shot, and then if it's not the same flu vaccine series, if it's not that actual strain, then what it does is it alerts your immune system, and then your immune system will be awakened. So it's like, aha, and it will help fight against whatever the flu vaccine, flu strain is that year.
So it's important whether whatever kind of flu is going around to get the flu shot. Okay, so how long does this protection last?
They usually tell you it's a season. If you look at some of the studies, it'll tell you 6 to 8 months. So they normally start putting it out in July, and they say that you can go ahead and start getting it. My preference is for you to wait till like the end of September, you know, those last 2 months, the last 2 weeks in September on, so that you get that full 6 months if you're into that. It takes 2 weeks for your body to start developing the antibodies to the vaccine once you've got it.
You have told us this year after year. I run into people in the elevator all the time, and I have this argument with them. Oh, I don't get the flu shot because it's going to give me the flu. No, it doesn't, right? Right.
The flu shot is not made from live virus, so it cannot give you the flu. One of the things that happens, though, you can get a little sore arm because you're getting a shot in there, and your antibodies, as I said, start working to, your body starts developing those antibodies. So you might feel a little tired or something, but you're not going to get the flu from it.
Yeah. And then
if you've ever had the flu, you'll know it's not the flu.
And you know, a lot of symptoms, cold and flu symptoms, can actually overlap. So how do you know the difference?
Well, the flu kind of comes on sudden, where a cold, you know, you kind of think you're getting something. And with the flu, you have a high fever, you really feel tired, and you just don't want to get up out of bed, you don't want to do anything. With a cold, you can get up and do stuff, and you don't have that fever and that body aches that you have with the flu.
Yeah. So I'm going to toss you a softball here. Who should get a flu shot?
Anybody 6 months and older should get a flu shot.
Okay. And there are different ways to get it?
Well, the flu itself, you can get by somebody coughing or sneezing. They can cough directly into your face. You can breathe it. You can be standing next to somebody in the shopping line and you get it. Touching things. If you touch things that somebody's coughed on, sneezed on, or they've coughed in their hand and they put it on, put the germs on there, you can get it. And then you can rub your eyes and get those germs in your eyes. So hand hygiene is really important. If you're going to cough, don't cough in your hand, cough in your shoulder or your elbow. Those are things that they're trying to teach in school as well.
I haven't got that habit yet.
Yeah,
I try to, but I catch myself doing the sleep.
So that's how you can get the flu. The flu shots, obviously, we're getting the injection. Are there other ways to get the vaccine?
They used to have the flu mist, and they found that was not as effective as they thought it was. Initially, in the first few years, it was effective, but then they saw that going down, so they don't do the flu mist anymore. There are some new things in the horizon. The FDA has approved a micro needle. It's like 100 little needles in like a bandage that is coming out. So I don't know how that's going to be. The needles are microfine and they dissolve. And we just haven't got enough information on that yet, but that's coming.
That's interesting. All right, now you've got a thing coming up October 12th, next week.
Yes.
With flu shots. Tell me what's going on.
Yes. October the 12th, we are going to be giving flu shots out at the Arthur Purdue Stadium. And it's from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. We do request a donation of $10 just to try to allay some of the costs that we have for the flu vaccine.
Right.
And one of the things that we're asking this year is that please let your physician or your provider know that that you've gotten your flu shot out there. Okay. And that goes for if you get it at a pharmacy or anywhere else.
Or if you get it on TV, like we're about to.
Right.
See,
yes,
on
and
the
see, I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready for you right now, Lisa.
I think this is probably, what, the 5th time that we've gotten our flu shot.
5th or 6th.
5th or 6th.
Lost count.
I lost count,
too.
So
why is it important to let our provider know? Let the physician know that we're getting it.
They want to try to keep up with some documentation of people that are getting the flu vaccine, and some of the different initiatives are out there to see just how many people are getting that. And we can give it to you, but then the doc doesn't know when you go there. You can say, I already had mine.
Right.
You know. So
all right.
We'll let you
provide all that.
Are you volunteering to go first? You are wonderful. Listen to you.
Yes.
Okay.
While you're doing that, let me ask you: Is there anybody that should not get a flu shot?
Yes. If you are allergic to the components of the flu shot, and you need to, just relax your arm here. If you are allergic to any of the components that are in the flu shot, you should not get it. Now, this one is made from eggs,
right.
And it has a trace element of gentamicin in it. But the eggs, actually, if you have to have a severe allergy, so you can eat, baked goods that have eggs in it, you can take it.
Okay.
But okay, all right, Lisa.
Really
Posture's going down because I'm trying to be really, really super relaxed.
Take your deep breath and relax. Okay, here goes, Lisa. A little stick, and it's all over with.
That's it.
That's
See,
it.
every year I get anxious.
And you were fine.
And I was fine.
You were
And
fine.
I'll give you a pretty little Band-Aid.
And I get a pretty little Band-Aid.
How much
Is
better
it
could
Superman?
they
Is it
get?
Spider-Man?
No, it says Peninsula Regional on it.
Oh,
It's even better.
Well, there you go.
You can advertise for our flu clinic.
Okay, so now you said, and this was a tip that you were giving us, the most important thing when you're getting your shot is to
relax.
Relax.
Yes, if you tense up, there's nothing the shot giver can do for you.
Yeah.
It's going to hurt.
So it's going to hurt.
But if you relax, you can take a deep breath and blow out like Lisa was doing.
Right.
And that will help to prevent you from actually tensing up. And just hold your arm down, relax.
Think relaxing thoughts. You're in a kayak going down the river.
And then I'm just waiting for your alcohol to dry while I'm talking to you.
You just made it even better.
Yeah?
Down the river.
Oh.
Down the river. In a kayak,
Right.
And you
There you
reel out
go,
the
little stick.
You cast the pole out.
Right.
And you catch like a fish right away.
Okay, I'm ready whenever you are.
I'm done.
Oh, okay.
And how about a Band-Aid for you? Do
Oh,
you need a Band-Aid?
yes, we should. Because I want to be just as fashionable as Lisa is.
Oh, I can't. I don't know where I gave it to you.
Okay,
Now.
I'll use it later then. Just we'll
You can have a Band-Aid for later.
Thank
Karen,
you again.
thank you
were always
so
wonderful
much.
to do
You're
this.
certainly welcome.
It's like a yearly thing here, so we'll see you again in about a
We
year.
need to start getting her a gift.
Yeah, right?
Have something waiting for her. Flowers, dinner.
If you would like more information on Peninsula Regional Medical Center's Drive-Thru Flu Clinic, go to our website, delmarvalife.com. Well,